Very first option on your side.
How are you doing in there, PJ?
I'm fine, but I'm getting inner. I don't have a full signal.
Interference?
Yeah.
Cute, just that sort of.
Airplane mode. I'm going to turn the.
Weekly humor?
No, I didn't get that. I'll have to go back and look.
Even better.
Mary until the final table.
That's great.
That's the first time I did.
You good to go in there, PJ?
Are you ready?
Well, we're going to introduce the show and then get it going.
Somebody wanted to say hammer, but that's not a hard thing.
Tim, the older Tim.
All right.
And,
Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. You're watching game number 12 of Season 3, Chase the Bracelet. I'm Tony Price.
And I'm Suited Dan,
The man.
the man.
And this is a very exciting episode tonight.
Tony, all good things must come to an end.
Yes, and you're going to be in next season, I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna don the poker tights, as they would say, and get in the ring.
So tonight we are vying for the top 4 places. Top 4 places are going to go on to next season, including you. So 5 players we're going to know who are actually playing next year or next season. And then we're going to crown a victor tonight for the bracelet.
I think we should get this party started, Tony.
That sounds great, PJ. You can press the magic button if you'd like.
To Missy's 5'8" offsuit. You know Missy's full of shit.
Small delay here, but
Almost as much as you. For every centimeter on her nails, she's deeper.
Every hand, I forgot every hand.
PJ.
Except 7 of diamonds coming out of your order.
All right, before we start,
We're ready to roll, PJ.
Okay, great.
Tony and PJ and
Awesome.
organizing.
Yeah!
And the training for dealing.
Yeah!
And dealing in a professional and quiet manner.
Why, so you have more time to talk?
Yes.
You get more
Really fired up tonight here on this last week at Chase the Bracelet, Tony.
I for good reason. There's a lot to be excited about. There are most players at the table are vying for their place to go on to next season.
And we have a highly contested first place tonight as well. There's only a few points that separate our poor
Paul Moskowitz on his first in points at the moment.
Yeah, I believe he has a 2-point lead right now.
Yep.
And Heather follows up right behind him.
And there's we understand they're not going to change up their play. They're going to fold their way to victory.
There's been a lot of talk of the two of them folding all night long.
He's still would fold. Are you kidding me? Throw it away. Here, right here.
And I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's the Buddha.
the Buddha's working.
Oh, I had to look at it. Mark!
I haven't looked
I
at
looked at it. There's no way
Okay, we got 2 Oh, wait, we didn't get to see a flop, did we? The first hand is down.
So if this is your first episode that you've ever seen by Chase the Bracelet, you'll know, well, we have 18-minute blinds, and each player starts with 6,000 in chips.
First blind level is $25.50. The value in tournament chips.
Ryan did have the best hand there.
A shocking revelation right out of the
PJ?
Cards.
Good to go, Ed.
So far, Ryan has 1 all in and 1 fold.
He's only going
Linda's sitting on my favorite hand.
He's got 2 moves.
calls 50.
We do broadcast every Sunday out of Northeast Ohio. Live here on CTB.tv.
Yep.
Or Poker on Air. You can also find it there as well.
She was shuffling.
You'll be able to see it.
Oh my God.
They are riled up.
Paul Moskowitz in with the King 10.
Moskowitz is playing a hand.
And Heather suited Jack King.
That's too bad now.
We just picked up a whole new
If the
demographic.
flop comes king something,
What you got over there?
I'm in heaven.
Perfect, dude. I'll take that from you.
I'm not all there.
King 10 and then a jack on the turn would have been great.
Oh man.
Lincoln's got cards?
That's 150. Paul, think about it.
No.
I'm not used to sitting where there's actually people in
Yeah.
a chair. I'm always over there. Come on.
JB calls. 150.
Don't be shy.
Tony, so what's the plans for season 4? We're taking a little break here in the summer months.
Correct. We take about a month and a half off. My son's going to be in town. We'll spend some good time with him, and then I believe we're going to get started with a couple of cash games, and then get season 4 off the top.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Got my 6 has got counterfeit.
So that's the game plan. And if anybody's interested out there, you should be joining the Facebook page so you're completely aware of what we're doing and what's going on.
Sure, all updates for future dates, times, live games can be found on our Facebook page. Facebook.com/ChaseTheBracelet.
Yep.
Call full.
And
Become a fan and be caught up on all the latest news.
also, if you go to the calendar section of the Poker on Air, that also is a great place to find out what we're doing.
Here you go, Joe.
Heather gets ace king.
Raise to 150.
Re-raise, that's a re-raise. Put a little chip out there. Cross the line, dude. You cross the line, Rob.
Marco calls 150.
Marco calls with his pocket threes.
I'm going to call Steve.
I
Brandon
think that might be it. Might be heads up here.
calls.
Because it's you.
I was gonna say, I thought
Because
you
it's
turned
you,
over that lead.
I know, like, because it's you.
Brandon could jump in with his
Brandon waits for
2-4.
the final game to tighten up.
Yeah. And then it's my, plus I'm
Ed's
halfway
jumping
there.
in with his
I'm
final,
in the
huh?
line. So I got-
Halfway there.
72.6%.
2 good hands and 2 mediocre. Somebody's bound to hit this flop. 2-5 king.
Yes, the Brandon hand.
Checks.
Ed,
Checks.
Although Heather
Heather,
gets her king.
Brandon all hit.
Now, the way that Brandon's been playing, he's going to hit a 4 next, or another 2.
Call. Fold.
And it does call that.
Check.
There you can see Brandon's out at the top of your screen.
250 is the bet.
No help
Ace
for Brandon. Ace King's going to be a winner.
That was a 4.
2-4. Why not? 4 card straight wins
Why
that.
not?
Brandon did say he was going to mix it up tonight and make it difficult for anybody to place first and second tonight.
On the trend in the river, you just
In the Philippines, Steve.
That's different than
bridge.
any other week.
I think it's conscious tonight.
Let's hope he sticks around.
What's the second?
He could be first out.
I got poker. That's 5 card hand. Anybody know?
Now, when you're playing up at the Cleveland Casino, do you notice personalities of the players that match the people that you're watching tonight?
I mean, the best hand would be, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's very any trained,
250.
any experienced poker player, let's say, should be able to walk into a casino poker room and
Queen high.
should be able to pick out who your players are, especially after you sit down and watch them. You know, after an orbit or two, you kind of get a feel of who you're playing.
Yeah. Ooh, Ryan with 10s and Rob Newman with jacks. Brandon has a 4-5 suited. Oh, man, Ryan pushes all in with 10s.
Aggressive by Ryan tonight.
Now, Ryan is last in points. However, he wants to be on top of his game. Let's see how Rob Newman does against this.
Oh, come on, I'm trying to play it. Okay. Well, now we looked at it. So wait.
Look, twice now. I feel just as good the second time I looked as I did the first time.
I do, yep.
I fold.
Fold.
I was playing this for you.
Oh, 83.
The the only reason
Rob's not going to like what he sees.
No.
I have jacks.
Jacks would have taken it down, but he did fold them to Ryan's all-in bet.
$3
It's
bucks.
not worth it. It's
All
not worth
yours.
a race to him hitting
4 5 hearts.
Wasn't really a race, Rob. It was 87-13.
You gotta play all these aces.
Yeah, well, I hate to tell you, I think.
Yeah, if we were raised at 17, you, me,
Probably
Tyler,
would have lost.
had one of us four. I probably I think I was point.
Can you reset it?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
trying.
perhaps, yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah, the cards are stuck on the screen. There they
There
are.
we go.
There we go.
Just
And
turn the cards over the other way.
Cards
to
are
be
back.
better.
I like Joe Brunson's 4 5 of hearts.
Options, no?
Sure. It was one flop off the hand.
Joe hits his queen,
No bets 50.
3 clubs on the flop, and he does bet out 50.
Calls 50. Calls 50.
We're talking about the blind. Yeah, I keep updating this feature, and it seems to be getting better.
Checks, Marco. Marco bets 225. Steve calls. Oh. Okay.
I'm all in.
Steve is all in.
I'm all in. Yeah, that check didn't work too well.
Steve all in.
I don't mind going.
You should have get off the line.
Wow.
Hey,
There is some aggression out there.
calm down. Calm down.
Got Marco to fold.
Wow.
Well, Marco is vying for the top 4 places, so unless he has a
Keep it
pretty
going.
sure thing, I'm going to say he needed to do what he needed to do.
Which gives everybody else that doesn't have a chance at the top 4 the opportunity to just steal chips all night long.
Very true. That's what we just saw Ryan do,
Mm-hmm.
and now we saw Steve Day do it. Wow.
My bad, daughter.
Interesting tonight.
See Heather Ace Jack suited.
Not coming, guys. PJ, good.
cards.
Possibly sitting with 7 deuce 8.
I think he's going to... Wah, wah, wah.
Calls. Calls.
Brandon just called with 9 queen.
Option, Heather.
6 players to the flop.
Start. Nine booster. Go.
Wow, that missed just about everybody.
Oh,
Gave
that's right,
Steve
I'm
a
sorry, Heather.
up and down straight draw.
150 is the bet.
Brandon actually caught the 9, has the best hand at the moment.
Say it isn't so.
I can't.
Fold, fold. Fold.
Always diamonds leaving the pot. There you go. 2 players there, the best chance of winning his hand. Uh-oh. Brandon's a little happy.
350.
350 is the bet.
Yeah, I'll say.
Unbelievable.
Quad,
Here, let me
right?
show you that shit. I'd have had quad.
Would have had quad.
I'm sure you went that 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I made sure which card I
Looked
looked
at it and showed it to me, too.
Yeah.
It looked like
Yep,
a
that's-
king or a jack that was coming up next.
The only reason I called is because every time the card comes up, usually it hits the flop too. So I was like, I still got one in my hand. Let's see what happens.
Quads are a waste for you anyhow.
I know, because I don't ever get any goddamn callers. I got a whole table full of leaders here.
Awesome. Heather, you're small blind, dude.
Linda Johnson in the Ohio State shirt in red to act first.
Can you pull up the standings somewhere in another window?
PJ?
Or not?
Joe.
Joe?
Cards.
Cards are good.
Brandon with a KK in his pocket.
All of them.
Brandon is all in.
Uh-oh.
Lot confused.
I want to count. I'll give it to you.
I don't really see any
Little
callers.
under 6,000.
No, I don't see any callers here.
Just flexing his muscles there.
Well, I kind of thought this might be a longer evening, but with all these lower stacks jamming all in, Tony, it's going to be a very interesting night.
Especially in the beginning here.
We have half the table that probably doesn't have a shot at making top 4. And the other half of the table it does. Interesting dynamic.
Yeah, let's see. Steve Day,
There's one,
196.
some hand.
right.
Ryan Helms, 170.
It's got to be like a
They're the only two in the hundreds.
one card.
Right.
Can you see that from there?
Yep.
Do that on the cash flow.
If I squint.
202 for Brandon. Yep. And 200 for Lindy Johnson. So those are the bottom 4.
Come on, Ryan. What are you doing here, man? I'm trying to limp in with some bullshit.
Brian's all in
You're gonna have to
for
follow some.
a little over 7,000.
Yeah, call us bullshit.
Brandon just did it again. Oh, Ryan did.
I had Jack 4.
I was thinking I
Oh,
was
Jack 6. Okay.
Just Jack 4.
Tony, I gotta honestly admit, I didn't expect to see this show fest. I think it's fantastic, though.
Yeah, same here.
Because eventually one of these guys are going to get called down.
Yeah.
I mean, if this continues, it's just going to get irritating to those that are playing tight.
Let's.
Still not.
Do you still have your cards up there?
Hold on. Get that.
I was going to say that. But wait, it was the accidental reverse Moscow watch.
Yeah.
This is not going to be a good hand for him.
It's like the accidental backdoor Moscow watch.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on.
If the actual Apple Watch doesn't actually really work for him, then the accident graphics.
I'll be able to deal with that.
But I've seen it. Oh,
So-
well.
Reset the cards. I don't know
You
what
have
else
to
is good, but
I'll take the 2-3.
I should be able to do it through the other software.
Oh, yeah.
Right? If
Classic.
it works, but you think, I think.
Right. I couldn't mute. That was a great.
I'm the king of luck. It's odorless and this.
Cards are good. Paul.
I think it's Rob's turn to go all in.
It's a great movie. Rob Reiner is a nut job.
Take the opportunity, Joe.
He's like, whatever, I'm in.
I should take the opportunity too.
250.
Raise 250.
Rob takes his pocket aces and makes it 250 to go around the table.
This would be a perfect trap if somebody jams like Joe Brenson or something.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Linda folds. Over to Marco. I think. Oh, yeah. No, he already folded. Marco did not fold his hand.
Yeah, he called.
Oh, Marco called. Sorry. Marco's going to let it go now.
It was a good trap.
If he'd have went open door, he might have called. If he went open-ended, he might have called.
I kind of wish Rob hadn't shown those cards.
In which I wanted to call aces. Dude, that's the sickest thing. 2, 4, 2, 3.
Read the
I
mystery
said it
of
earlier. I
the
had
all-in
2, 4.
fest going.
Yes.
Rob, why didn't you signal you were going to raise with aces before I folded?
Ryan showed his king 8 or queen 8 or whatever we had
Because I
there.
was waiting for one of the donkeys to go all in again.
Oh. Well, he already folded it.
Right, they are.
Wait, you assume there's only one donkey here?
No, but if I already said I folded,
Wow, a lot of pocket pairs
tonight.
tonight.
Could be talking about the one that keeps going on.
Brandon's turn with pocket 10s.
Good to go. Steve. Brandon raises to 3 1/4
325 for the pocket 10s.
and folds.
Uh-oh. Ryan might jam here.
Call.
Looks like he's just calling. I guess I can't tell what these people are going to do today, Tony.
Not today, not tonight.
This might be a cash game table that I would just walk away from.
Nines to the. And I can't blame anybody.
I think you'd do well at a table like this. You'd sit back and wait for the right timing like Rob Newman did, and if Marco had caught any of that, he would have thought you were lying.
Rhino hits mid pair.
625 is the bet.
Brandon bets 625. Rhino making sure he's got some clubs. Does make the call and he hits the 5.
All in.
Ooh, Brandon all in. Pocket 10s, Ryan's behind. Did catch that 5.
He has a pair, a
That-
gut shot.
If it had been at 3 of clubs, I think he would have called.
I didn't even advocate.
$49.75.
He lets it go.
He will let him have it.
I like that. It's a generous poker player.
Yeah.
I allow you to take this pot from me. But that doesn't mean I'm beat. I don't know what does. And that sound means we are on level 2 of our blinds, and they're now 5,100.
Good ear.
It did sound like an air horn. Man.
Save the hating.
Save the hating. Yeah, save the hating for next week, okay? If you want to yell at someone, yell at random for making my chips.
Okay.
Hey, if you're going to give them to anyone on this table, you'd rather than be, right? Your fault.
Good to go. Brandon.
Dude, all these people have to go through this.
Fold.
Except not this one.
I hope it's me and you heads up. Me and you tonight.
Looks like Newman calls.
Linda calls.
Linda calls a queen 7 of diamonds. On the small blind, Paul Moskowitz folds. Nobody with a 5 or a king.
Everybody's just wondering. This will be a check fest. There we go. Hits 2 hands.
Ooh, Steve and Rob might get into it.
Steve has 225.
Steve comes out firing.
Call.
Rob hits his as well. Comes out firing. Right now it's a chop pot. It is going to be a chop between Steve and Rob.
225.
Unless someone bets him out.
2 1/4.
Call.
Calls it. Pair of 9s and 5s with a king.
5s and 9s with a king.
Chop it up.
5s and 9s.
Y'all should have just chopped it. Could have get on the next hamburger. Sir.
Button's good. Take a call.
Well, that doesn't happen very often. Unless you're playing Omaha High-Low.
Game that I hate.
You really?
Oh, I hate Omaha.
Oh, see, I thought you were an action player. I'm learning something about you.
Have you ever seen me play Omaha? The answer is no.
Yeah.
I thought you knew me, Tony. I'm hurt.
I'm hurt myself. Your friend Ryan likes to, though.
Yes. He's an action junkie.
Yes.
Ed Mason 250.
Ed protecting those jacks with a 250 bet. Sense the sarcasm there. Ooh, that 9-10 of clubs that folded out of jam. I would have called.
Yep.
But that's why I'm sitting here and they're out there.
This season. Next season, you're going to be teaching them all.
I'm going to teach them how to play poker.
Yep.
Check.
Start.
Brandon checks start with his ace-3.
See, that 9-10.
Gut
when
shot.
hit 10.
That's 500.
Brandon is not going to go away from this pot.
Oh, man.
With a gut shot?
Any ace,
And an
any
ace?
4? Does he know that one
Wow.
of the aces was folded?
I can't see it. I can't watch. He
Wow.
folded.
The new Brandon.
I think it's one game too late.
Okay, now I'm disappointed.
Just looking to see if they change.
I had to go under ball, but I don't know.
Folks, in case this is their first time watching, this is a 12-week, 10-man sit-and-go. Points are awarded based upon how players are eliminated from the tournament. And those points are accumulated over a 12-game period. And that point leader is crowned, or has caught the bracelet.
Yes. Oh, good. Yes.
You like that?
They
That's the past
chased
tense of catch. They caught. Wait, maybe. I'm not a grammar. I'm not an English major.
Whatever it was better grammar than most people have today.
What's Moskowitz going to do with his ace-10 suited?
F. O-L.
Right after he in his pants.
Yes.
Seven. Deuce and a quarter.
Uh-oh. Gives Moskowitz a gut shot. Gives
Rob Newman
Brandon,
will take a stab at
gives
it.
Brandon a pair. Gives Rob best pair.
Call.
And then he really just hit the hang on to finish.
Action on Moskowitz in the black to the right-hand side of your screen.
Brandon did bet out.
Of
Rob
course.
called. Moskowitz folds. There's Brandon's outs. Needs Jack or 9. Does not hit it. Does not get there. Congratulations, Rob.
Kings with 10. Goes Jack.
Moskowitz going, look at me.
I would come for
I
sure.
made the right move.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.
You know, I'm like, Jack and I hit the Jack. I'm like, no, I'm letting better.
He's probably asking himself why he called in the first place.
Because it was an ace 10. Like the one time you could have put a 9 on.
So you're gonna have somebody. You're gonna have a new buddy here in the booth next season.
I think so. Marco volunteered, but Paul Boston actually showed interest in it too.
Paul was here last week as I played for
PJ.
Marco.
Cards.
Cards are good, Joe. On you, sir.
You went out 5th.
Yeah, I made it out 5th.
Yeah, it was a little.
It was a
strange
it was a suck out to take me out of the
Is that
tournament.
the one you did? You got great hands in the beginning, and all of a sudden you started-
No, I was dead in the beginning.
That's right.
There was one other game I subbed this season where I rocked it
25.
That was for
the
Linda,
first
I believe.
half. Yeah. What's he think he's gonna do with these pocket 4s?
Day calls. Shithead calls. Four players.
He's in the pot.
More respect here.
Wow. Actually, I hope a 4 hit. Yeah, but
No, he is leaving now. But look at Brandon, 2 pair on the rip. Steve's got an ace, and he's gonna be hurting. Moskowitz is gonna lead out.
Call this 300.
All in.
Steve calls. Brandon is
oh
all
man!
in.
Before Steve Day's chips hit the table, Brandon's
58,
all in.
50 more. 58, 50 more.
Moskowitz upset. He lost some chips there.
Right now.
Steve, I think you're in trouble, buddy.
58, 50.
Steve, yeah, he's been a non-believer of any type of betting. I do kind of hope he changes it up.
Good man. Lets
Good
it go.
job. Yep.
He's got to think that his kicker's no good.
Now, if Brandon had hit 2 pair and Moskowitz had hit a 4,
I always jumped the gun when I got bottom 2.
that would have changed a lot of dynamics of the game.
Good.
His snap called that all in, and then
Totally. You know,
yeah, who knows? But those are the things that we can't predict.
Nope. All these scenarios.
catching up on Ryan with all ends. Do I get any extra points too?
Folks, we will have, after every 3 levels of blinds, we take a quick 10-minute break to let our players stretch their feet. And we'll produce chip counts for you to let you know where everyone stands in the tournament. That's how we roll here at Chase the Bracelet Studios.
Good, PJ?
Mind if I go out there and take a couple pictures for
No, go right ahead.
memento's sake here?
I'll hold down the fort.
Excellent.
Regardless, I'm gonna miss you, Rob.
Regardless.
Yeah, regardless of what happens, whether here next Easter or not, I'm gonna miss you.
Is that a word?
Yeah, irregardless is definitely a word. Irregardless.
It's just regardless.
Irregardless. I'm just making up my own shit, okay? Like John Madden.
A lot of people way more intelligent than
All right. We have 4 players to the left. A lot of spades out there. Top pair of 9.
Fourth graders.
Oh, wow.
King, ace, ace hits the board.
Rob.
Say what?
Oh, let's check the mic.
That's 200. Calls. 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 Check start.
Check.
Is there a high hand tonight or something?
Gives Joe a boat right now.
$700 for that. Folds. Folds.
What were the 9s, damn it?
Now we're all playing with nine.
I had pocket 9s. That flop couldn't have been any worse for me.
Gave you 2 of them.
What's
I said
that?
I gave you 2 of them.
I gave you 4. Needed it to come out. Ace, 9-9, ace.
Small and big.
Looks like you're hiding behind you.
PJ?
Cards.
Good to
No,
go around.
Brandon.
Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. They should be in there.
There you go.
All right. On to the next hand.
Calls it.
Leonard Johnson comes in with a Jack 10 offsuit.
Good.
Steve with his shorts.
I love it.
Steve's got some crazy shorts going
Wait, he's
on.
raising.
Oh my god. Hey, this is not.
I didn't feel a thing.
Here we go. I mean, Lizzie's going to grease up his elbow. I doubt it.
Joe?
Leonard hits top pair with her Jack.
That's 250.
Does bet 250 out.
Calls 250.
Brandon calls on his spade draw. And there's those crazy shorts.
Yeah.
We need to adjust the camera on Steve's shorts, please. Leonard bets again.
5 calls.
Brandon's got a lot of outs here. And he's spade and a king, and there it is on the river. Linda gets disgusted that she sees the third spade and folds.
There you go. That's alright. You can play all the way this one. I didn't get it expensive though.
Good time.
About 500 on the flop. I go away.
I don't play very well. I just like to come here on Sunday.
Good company, good food. Right? Something to do. You get away from the kids for a little
You
while.
know what? The girls gotta do it.
For sure.
Can't stay very long, so I try to get home fair.
It's on curfew.
I was. Banana and all. Thank you.
Brandon calls.
Oh, fine.
Ships it.
How's that? Oh. Oh, see, I knew what Joe was doing.
All right, Helms with his king 6 jams all in. Just trying to steal a pot here.
4-5 off.
4-5 off, not good.
Oh, yeah.
He has position. I gotta fold.
Yeah.
This position matters when you're all in.
That's the hand that knocked me out last week. Your 4-5.
That'll do it.
Telling you, man, it's a cracker for sure.
Yeah, it was. Queen 10, suited, 4-5 offsuit. You were, I can't remember if you were offsuit or suited.
I'll give you $10 out of you ship it all in until you get cracked.
How about you?
Just keep going. Just keep going all in until you lose or you win. Until you lose or you win it.
Oh, I do. I thought I heard you say you have to get in before.
I fold it.
Come back next week.
I thought you meant like you're playing that.
Brandon limps in with his Jack King off.
Calls it. Calls it. Calls.
Check.
Check start. Check. Another bet 300. Rob fold. Marco fold. Brandon fold. Head call.
The
Another bet's 300.
bets are 2 pair, 300. It folds.
Got kind of a little slack. Just that.
That's very kind of
Yeah, that was it. I don't think we're allowed to pot here.
No pot.
No pot?
No pot.
Yeah, I'll throw you a black key next time you throw me a yellow.
No, that won't happen. You better throw me a yellow and you get black.
If I win, I'll just give you all the cash.
That works.
Yeah. Everyone can be mine. Alright, DJ. Brian calls. Joe calls.
Heather's coming along. Kind of. What was that? That was a block. That was like a fake out. Bouncing back. Not good. I don't want to do that.
Look, it's almost like a family pack.
Almost. You got the cards too, Linda?
I checked.
Yep. Check.
There's your flop. 8 deuce 10.
Heather's got some of that for sure.
That's 500. Uh-oh. I will fold. Wrap balls.
This is the hand I've been waiting for too. Get somebody with it. I'm gonna regret folding that one. Gosh.
Joe Brunson thinking about his gut shot.
Turn. Ball me.
A lot of outs for Heather now. It's,
Oh, I'll let you go ahead.
she's on the other foot now.
Heather's got this hand, but I think Rob can better off. Here comes the bet.
That's
1600.
I thought this was too close away.
playing the game, playing the player there.
There he goes.
Good bet on Rob Newman's part there. Heather, I'm sure, the look on her face right now kind of looks like, I think I just had that stolen from me.
Or, see what happens when I play a hand?
And Moskowitz is still thinking the same thing. 4 hands ago.
This is called Fold 'em, Hold 'em. Of course, our first round excitement has settled a little bit. No more all-ins.
Like I got position, I can bluff around the river. I call.
You were doing pretty good with that, too.
Two cards are good. Steve calls. Fold. Brandon folds. Ed calls.
Ed jumps in with a suited ace 7. Rob a suited ace 10. He's going to make it 500.
Blinds are so, what, 5,100?
Yeah, I believe we're still at the 51 level.
Yep. 5 times the big blind. Moskowitz folds.
Steve dropped his 2s down to the suited aces.
It looks like Ed lets his A7 go.
I let him go. That's our buzzer, folks.
75, 150 are the blinds now. If I'm correct.
I think so.
I think
You know how much those chips would cost? I know, like, there's another 2 grand.
Our outside producers tell us that we are correct.
That wouldn't start to do that to track what you bet. And
75, 150. We are blind level 3. No players eliminated. But chips have been moved around the table.
That's what I'm saying. The chips themselves have got to cost a bundle. The tables,
The good news is it's going to happen. It's going to happen for next season. The bad news is we're going to be playing somewhere else because this house is going to have 3 mortgages on it.
we still have all 10 players in.
Exactly, sir.
That's amazing.
I wonder. I want to look it up and see what they are. Folds.
I mean, seriously, what do you think it's going to cost?
it's going to cost them a bundle because
It's got to be like $3 at 150.
You got at least.
I know.
You
not
get
great
ones that
rating.
are $5 a piece that don't have an RFID.
Deck of cards cost.
But the problem is what about all those people who start taking chips home, like for souvenirs and stuff? I'm like, that costs a shit ton, man. You gotta have, you know, close to like $50 million in chips anyway. You know what I mean? Just like amount wise.
Moskowitz sitting on King 10,
It costs $5-10
King 9 in.
a lot.
Calls from the small blind. Steve Day checks his option.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like denomination wise, they're gonna have to have like
For a
50 to 60.
casino,
Yeah,
right?
they're gonna have to have
Yeah.
that like 50 million just because that's probably what they can put out and play or whatnot. You know what I mean? Depends.
But they don't all need unique.
No.
6, 7, 8, 9 for Paul
But you can
Moskowitz.
reprogram it.
ID.
Yeah, the chips yourself.
200,
thing,
right.
You can reprogram.
Looks like Joe's reaching for chips.
There is a reality.
Throws out 100.
Where, these guys are
Paul Moskowitz instantly calls.
They actually bought it.
Snap call from Moskowitz. Oh, Moskowitz hits his straight. Joe hits his top pair.
And they got half their money back
Wow.
just by walking into
And Paul checks.
I mean, half the money that they
Joe has his 2 pairs.
It's in there.
This could be very interesting.
Nice, that's interesting.
600 bet, it looks like.
They put a lot of money into that place. It's nice. I don't know if it's the same.
Joe's
Joe.
gotta be suspicious of a 9 here.
Yeah. Joe is sitting there in the blue Indian shirt there.
One way to find out.
I think he's gonna call to see if he's got it.
Last time I was there, I got paid by your ass. I had Jack 9.
Yep.
They really put a lot of money. I was gonna limp with it. And then I
Joe
was like,
shows
yeah,
his
you
2
know
pair.
what?
Wow.
So,
Stop to it.
Wow.
I hit my gutter ball. I had Jack 9.
Good check there on the turn.
Paul was actually in the hand that made him money.
Whatever.
Wah, wah, wah.
I could have had all false chips in there.
no.
Well, him and Heather were going to be very much folding just about every hand they possibly could.
I don't think Paul would have gotten that crazy. I think it's.
No, he would have got all my
I'd
chips.
have got every
Really?
single chip
Wow,
he had. You see the look in his face? Shit,
I
I'm
did.
taking them all.
75 or 50 PJ.
Yeah, there's no way I could put you on a hand that good.
I know, especially under the gun, right?
Actually, on Joe Brunson. Lets it go.
And the only reason I really didn't call is
Heather
because it wasn't
folds.
suited. I was like, man, I'm way out of position.
Bob Newman sitting
Even if the
on
nines are
suited
off, I'm like,
5-7.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Okay,
because I
folds.
noticed before and now I-
But now you'll notice.
Moskowitz suited 6-7.
Oh, that's so nasty.
The worst is like you get brats or some kind of sausage. And you're like,
Go ahead. I mean, you Rob, I check darts.
Ooh, Brandon has the best of it at the moment.
Brandon Robb heads up. Suited cards. What suit comes out?
I check.
Clubs. Brandon does hit his ace. And his 4.
Ooh, 2 diamonds out there.
And a boat. Just got a little bit better and better.
See if Newman kicks on the aggression
I
here.
got 2 full houses. Pick one.
And he just
I
called.
was playing the board. I just called it because you're a dick.
So wait, you had 2-3? You were playing
No, 4 or 5. No, 5, 7.
I don't know what he was afraid of when he just called.
High hand.
That's high hand,
There
right?
it is. I think he wins this
Brandon
round,
made the
too.
first bet.
Oh, did he?
And as Rob said, he just called because you're a dick.
I'm just happy he didn't play for it.
So, Brandon, are you just getting ready for the Brian's all in?
I'm trying to have enough chips to where I
So
can
big
call.
blind
and
is
still be
Ed,
healthy, yeah.
so which means Ryan Helms in the middle there is stacked first.
Wakes up with an
PJ?
I know, right?
Joe calls.
Joe Brunson with his favorite hand calls.
Rob makes the 650 play.
Raising it up, Rob, with his
Does that work? Is
ace
excessive
jack
the right word?
offsuit.
excessive?
Is that the right word?
Interesting how he's only
You're
50% favorite.
You're
Joe's
excessive.
12.
You're excessive. No,
Brandon
actually,
with
that's
Brandon's
the right word. Oh my god. Oh.
So we're going to have 3 players to flop?
I know.
Did you see that?
He's seen it every time. Pushing him in there.
Oh. I've already folded. Usually I'm
2
already
players to the
folding when I
flop.
do that. That's my bad. I didn't know you could see it. I should be sitting over here.
Pretty close. It could be considered a race.
Oh, maybe we're waiting on Joe to make an act here.
Just so you don't see his underwear.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
Joe's favorite hand.
Yep.
Call, 2 players.
Well, if you're going to have a favorite hand, I think you have to play it. And if you don't, it's not your favorite hand.
Gives him a gut shot
Nothing
straight.
to lose. He's
Both of them get a gut shot
Well, I
straight.
have a feeling some people would
Rob
be
makes
losing
850.
and others wouldn't.
You too? I mean, we come back, Marco, stripped down. We were just joking.
One of the commentators I know would be.
Newman's still very much ahead.
Yeah, Joe's got 2 outs at this point.
Oh, board closed. I thought we were playing board closed. Not the call. I had to jack
There are
my
only 2 cards that are going to help Joe out there.
No. Look at it. Looks like you ate. No, it's not.
Damn it, Jim.
All in.
Irregardless of the
It's a
blind.
booth.
Yeah, there you go. Irregardless of blind.
7 minutes.
I'm still gonna say irregardless. You know that?
Oh.
That's the shittiest thing. It's like I'm still gonna
A
say.
lot of people do.
Yeah, exactly. Even though it's not a word, I'm like irregardless of that thing. Regardless, that irregardless isn't a word. I'm still gonna use the damn.
Ain't a word.
Ain't is a word actually. It's in the
It
dictionary.
is now.
Calls.
What is it, second grade out there?
We're having grammar lessons.
All calls.
You got reprimanded.
Calls.
It was.
Moskowitz
Oh, sure.
No way.
calls.
They're not even suited.
Go ahead.
Oh.
I could barely get the word out.
I'll take mine.
It's not in your vocabulary.
No.
He's trying to get a rebate. He didn't have anything in. You don't get nothing.
I'll check.
It's getting yourself.
Okay, lots of action. Lots of action.
All day.
6 players, the flop.
Jack 9's a nuts to know. I'm not folding Jack 9 ever.
Right, that's 150.
Still very much a convoluted mess there.
Right.
Call.
Bottom
Okay,
pair.
call.
Moskowitz open-ended. Linda hits.
And is open-ended.
Linda's
Raise, been announced.
open-ended. Crazy hand going on here.
Thousand
Steve
on
hits
top.
his flush draw. Everybody's got a piece of this.
And it looks like they're all staying in, too. Oh, there's one.
Ryan lets bottom pair go. Wise decision, sir.
Steve raised 1,000.
Steve raised 1,000.
Steve with a gut shot. Heart draw. Does have the highest percentage of winning.
9 queen, the strongest hand you could have, which nobody does. And we caught the 10.
Really?
Almost 3 to 1. Maybe. I don't know where your math is, but.
There's one hand that beats him. Oh, sorry.
There's one hand that beats Rob Newman, according to him.
Really? I'd like to play odds against that guy.
Yes, me too.
Down to Moskowitz, who is open-ended as well.
1,000 for him to call.
He's wishing, why do I need to be in a situation like this? But look at all the outs he's got. He can hit half of the deck that's left. He's get 2 chances at it.
He's doing the Moskowitz.
You show up with one?
Hell no, Steve. Clock. He'll show you.
He'll show you.
1,000 plus. He'll show you all day.
Wow, he could have hit that deck all over
That's
the
the only hand
place.
that beat
Yeah.
you. You folded 7-9, really. The only one
Interesting
hand
that he
beat
was
you.
the
Now, if you
underdog
had
there,
7-9,
but he
what
actually
you
had the
play?
highest card. Didn't he?
Yes.
Probably like 10-8 or something.
Did anybody see the episode where I had accidental dash on channel?
It's up for the ESPYs.
What?
It's up for the ESPYs.
You seen Steve Day's shorts yet?
I took a picture of him.
Okay.
That's right, the lead like halfway over.
When we go to break, we'll probably get to let the audience see them too.
Good to go, guys.
Oh, he's got enough ones. And I made sure to point him out.
Excellent.
I mean, far be it from me to miss something like that.
Rob raises to 475.
Paul sitting on a ace queen.
Linda calls.
I think he dumps it.
Under calls with their jack king off.
Moskowitz has hit the threshold of his chips where he is not willing to risk any.
Yeah, he did that game.
Calls.
Even though he had the best hand.
Ryan let to go. Joe Brunson, suited 3 jack, let to go. 2 players. Newman acts first.
I told you.
I know.
The hand of the nuts today. I'm playing it all day long. If I get it again, I'm playing it.
Like a bet and a call.
I think Linda has the best hand.
There's a second club for Rob. Just gonna let him get that third club.
Shows Linda with 71. Oh, yeah.
Rob gets that third
For
club.
everybody out there.
I checked.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't do that.
Flush. How do you do it, bro? How do you go runner from nut? Second nut. Third nut. Actually, it's like
Brandon asking Rob how he hits runner, which seems to be very common for Brandon.
Big blind Heather.
Heather does have chips at risk this hand.
PJ?
Pocket threes. Marco Ace King.
Heather has a less than 1% chance of winning,
Marco raises to 5 straight.
especially since both her threes are unavailable.
Oh, look at that.
Her odds have increased to 2.
So she has 150 out there, so 350 for her to call, but she does fold.
Marco takes it down.
It popped up for 36%.
I can't fault her for that. I wouldn't play the hand either.
She did email somebody or everybody in the group earlier that she was practicing her folding.
Some people made comments.
Yes, they did.
I was wondering if they were the
Not me. I would never do
the-
anything like that.
You know, the new wave one.
The
The
super flavor.
super flavor. Yeah.
Marco with deuces.
Yeah. What makes you feel like you're on
Cards,
cloud?
PJ?
It's the cloud nine flavor. You've never felt that? You never tasted it? Brand new, right off the shelf. Made in Florida. Is that too much? Card.
If you'd like to win a date with one of our players. Oh, wait. Wrong show.
Wrong show, yeah.
Clock.
We should just have a thing.
You'd have to play him heads up, though, right?
We should have a turbo. This should be 5-minute blinds, and you got 10 seconds to act. Period.
Only good poker players
That
know
was
that.
one show that was
Yeah.
on for a while.
Yeah,
They
they
had,
had trouble, yeah.
That was kind of fun.
I think that would be cool.
And you could stop the clock at some point or whatever, and you
You
started
time, you do like 1 minute or whatever.
And they finally got smart and started using it with big hands. It took like for a while. Yeah, it was a good show. It was Mikey Monster, one of the monsters.
Jones and I go back to the casino, though. It's been since Tuesday.
One check, 2 check.
3 check and more.
It's crowded.
Take a check.
Careful.
Really? Wasn't that bad of a
Bet
wait?
700. Fold.
Fold.
I've seen it in the 60s and 80s. Wait,
Call calls.
actually, news proof.
2 players have caught the flush. Joe Brunson with the, what would you call that? The losing end.
The bad end.
The bad end. The horribly
Well,
horrific.
there's a phrase for that, but we could just paraphrase by the back end of the
yes,
flush.
Yes.
800 is the bet.
Ooh, Moskowitz. That's 800. Moskowitz with the best of it. Can Joe let his flush go?
36-25.
Moskowitz got to wonder if he's got a boat.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Damn it, Joe!
Oh yeah, got a higher flush.
I was worried he voted.
That's what I was hoping. I was hoping.
That's bull crap.
Oh, I was hoping.
We lost our first player.
Give the chips to
I was
Polo.
wondering if that would happen before break.
You know those chips we're not going to see. He's going to fold for till like 9:30.
Man, I was hoping he had voted.
Jesus Christ. Now he doesn't have to.
I knew it, Paul.
Actually, that's not a bad play if he does fold until 9:30.
I was hoping he had like 2 or something.
Guarantees him, but it may not guarantee the bracelet.
He's drinking, right?
Well, I give Paul credit for playing a hand, making calls.
Yep.
I mean,
There were hands that could beat him.
he is playing. He is playing poker. He can play tight poker, but he is playing poker.
Please tell me what that is.
You know what I'm saying? 9.
Brandon Ace Queen, leader with Jacks.
Really with the ace, your card flush was high.
I got you.
You were glad he didn't vote.
It's like we're on break after this hand.
Hands out.
Hands out, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Board paired him.
Best hand of the night
Out of the night, Tony. Come on.
I was hoping he was still playing.
for this break.
There you go.
I thought he had queen 6.
I was trying to make sure we didn't go past an hour because YouTube does not like over 1 hour with the video uploaded.
I put you on queen 6
Raises.
just because you were in a position to play with, you know,
50.
fuck around.
Linda makes it 650 to play.
Folks, we're taking a 10-minute break after this hand. We'll get you chip counts and everything you need to know about what happened in this first session.
650 call.
Brandon Ace Queen just calls.
That's a cold.
Ed would have liked to have seen a flop with that 8-9.
650?
Yes, ma'am.
Why you even ask? You know you're folding.
Brandon really digging it in. Just as bad as the announcers are.
Is it started? Oh, no, it hasn't started. I'm already halfway in, right? For sure. Good.
According to my math, you're about a third of the way. You're about a third of the way.
Very common question for Marco.
You can always fold. That's always an option.
We have two players. I'm going to go see the flop here. Linda does have the best of it at the moment. Brandon does hit his ace.
Linda's outshone on the top. Only a jack.
You got a 10 for you.
I guess a runner Queen King would also do it.
If it wasn't suited, I would
Look,
have folded
I'm
in
just
just
glad.
position.
Because you would have called me, but I don't
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, we're on break. We're going to do some chip counts, folks. We'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Stay tuned.
I got 2,000.
The only thing I thought I screwed up when he started taking his time right there. I thought I screwed up.